Did a government official record hundreds of intimate sex videos in Equatorial Guinea? Yes. Baltasar Ebang Engonga, director of the country's National Financial Investigation Agency, has been suspended and is being investigated for this. Public investigators were searching Engonga's computer in the course of a probe into alleged corruption and embezzlement of public funds when they found up to 400 videos of him and multiple women. Some of them are wives and daughters of ministers, dignitaries, generals' wives, and other relatives of senior government officials, their local media reported. Some of the videos were reported to have leaked and gone viral on social media, prompting shock and outrage from the whole country. It was not clear if the sexual activities with the women were consensual or if any of the women had lodged formal complaints against him. The authorities want to establish whether the man deliberately used these relationships to spread a possible disease among the population, the prosecutor was quoted as saying. Engonga could face prosecution for endangering public health, he said. This question is because he engaged with them without protection. Here's a quick question to get us started. Have you ever thought about the risks of unprotected intimacy with someone whose health status you might not fully know? It's a powerful question that many people avoid. But today, we're diving deep into why it's so important, especially for women, to protect themselves and understand the consequences of unprotected intimacy. Now, let's talk about the health risks, the emotional consequences, and ways to protect yourself. Are you ready? Be sure to drop your comments in the comment section as we go through each point, and I would love to hear your experiences and your questions. Here are the consequences. 1. The physical health risks of unprotected intimacy. Let's get real about the health risks, because this isn't just about rumors or scary stories. These are real life consequences. When we talk about unprotected intimacy, one of the biggest risks is exposure to sexually transmitted infections, STIs, like chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, HPV, herpes, and even HIV are prevalent and can be transmitted without any visible symptoms. Did you know that some STIs can lie dormant in the body for years without any symptoms? This means that even if you or your partner don't have symptoms, the risk is still there. My question for you is, did you know that some STIs can go unnoticed for years? Share your thoughts in the comments on how that makes you feel about protection. Additionally, untreated STIs can have severe health consequences, especially for us women. Some infections can lead to pelvic inflammatory diseases, which can cause chronic pain, infertility, or complications during pregnancy. Imagine the impact that something preventable could have on your future and even your ability to have children one day. 2. The emotional consequences of unprotected intimacy. Let's move beyond physical health and talk about something just as important, the emotional side of things. Unprotected sex doesn't just leave you vulnerable to physical health risks. It can also impact your mental and emotional health. If a relationship doesn't turn out as expected, or if you end up facing consequences like an STI or an unplanned pregnancy, the emotional toll can be heavy. Many people experience feelings of shame, anxiety, or even depression in these situations. This is why being cautious and using protection is so essential. It's about empowering yourself and maintaining control over your body and your future. Have you ever thought about the emotional consequences? Comment below if you think it's something we need to discuss more openly. Taking care of your mental well-being means understanding and respecting your boundaries. Don't let anyone pressure you into intimacy without protection. Your health and peace of mind should always come first. 3, heartbreak and scandal, protecting your future. We often don't talk about the social consequences of unprotected intimacy, but that's very real. In today's world, where privacy can be so easily compromised, it's essential to be cautious. Scandals, rumors, and even personal betrayals can lead to a broken heart and embarrassment. Woo! Being careful with who you trust and setting boundaries is not only a way to protect yourself physically, but also a way to safeguard your reputation and your peace of mind. Remember, you have the power to make decisions that align with your values and protect your own future. Practical tips. It won't be complete without these practical tips to protect yourself. Let's get into some actionable tips on how you, my friend, can protect yourself. A. Communicate with your partner. Open and honest communication with your partner is essential. Ask about their health status and encourage regular testing. Remember, asking these questions is a sign of self-respect and self-care. B. Use protection. Condoms are one of the most effective methods to prevent STIs when used correctly. Always have protection with you and don't feel ashamed to insist on using it. C. Get regular health checkups. If you're sexually active, it's a good idea to have regular checkups with your healthcare provider. Early detection of any issues can make a huge difference in treatment and prevention. D. Set boundaries and stay educated. Understand your values and don't let anyone pressure you into compromising on your standards for protection. Educate yourself about the risks and stay informed. What's one tip that you think every woman should follow when it comes to intimacy and protection? Let me know in the comments. Share your advice with the community. So there you have it, friends. Unprotected intimacy isn't something to take lightly. From physical health risks to emotional consequences and even social implications, there is so much at stake. The good news is that by making informed choices, setting boundaries, and staying educated, you can protect yourself and take control of your health and happiness. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on women's health and empowerment. And don't forget to comment below with your own experiences or any questions you might have. We are all here to support each other. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to stay safe and empowered. My name is Ingo, and I am passionate about helping you look your very best, no matter your age.